Alright guys, so this is going to be the video explaining all these stations that we have. We have 4 stations in the one gym right here, so we're not going to the AAI group. There's 4 stations, 4 different events. So please pay close attention to the video, and if you have any questions, please ask us. This week, we're only practicing the obstacles that are going to be in the show. Alright, we're not trying to do the show format just yet, okay? This station, first station will be Synchro Ninja. Eventually, they will be doing these obstacles side by side at the same exact pace, same exact time. But for this week, we're just practicing individual, right? So this one starts over here. They're gonna be running. They're gonna come up, come up, come up, and then grab this ring. Make sure any taller kids that you have, they duck because this can swing and hit them in the head. So duck, miss the magnet, and land on the green, okay? If you have a bigger class, you could do 2 kids at a time at each station. So this would be 1 lane in the station. Then the next lane would be over here. They would start on this Mancino block, grab the ring, over to the fidget spinner, onto the Mancino, okay? Here, 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 all right? And then most of the kids, the little kids, are gonna have this bar out. Everyone under around 6, 7 years old is gonna have this bar around and just down and swing over the green. The older kids will have this bar on, okay? Make sure that the kids don't grab it regularly like this with their hands forward. Mix grip it, or else this will roll out of the hooks, okay? So make sure the hooks are nice and placed. Make sure they're in the middle. They mix grip. Start hanging first, all right? Start swinging back, forward. When they go back, pull it out, land on the green. Make sure when they go all the way back, they pull back and hold on tight, land on the green. Then the next lane would be right here, onto the purple rope. They swing over to the black, come up to the black, and then swing over to the green. Remember, you can have kids practice going one way. Each station, you can make little stations out of these lanes. And then if you think, for the older kids, if you think they all got it, you can have them run the whole thing at once, okay? Now, for the second station, it's gonna be from here, the ring, the wheel, the trapeze, all of this, down to the propeller, all of this in the middle, down to this bar. Everything here will be station 2, okay? In this one, you'll have them mostly lined up on this white line right here, and step up to the red. You're gonna first practice each side. You're gonna have a group of 3 kids coming around to this side because these are 2 different obstacles. And then you can have the other one come out to this side and work on this. And then after a couple turns, you can switch them so they get a good feel of each obstacle. If they're coming this way, they're on the rope. Please make sure no other kids are around because this thing whips around. If they grab the ring, make sure no one's close because this whips around. So make sure everything is controlled at the station. They're grabbing onto the rope. They're swinging out this way, laying onto the step. All right? Then they're coming up to the mat here. All right, now they're gonna grab onto this, go all the way back, swing out, grab onto this, give themselves a little swing out. 2 hands, grab on, swing over to the blue. All right, then they go back to the end of their line to try the same side, or if it's time to switch, they can go to the other side. If they're going this way, make sure they grab the ring. They go over. They don't have to step all the way back here. As long as they're not on this red mat, big red mat, they're fine. Stay on the red block. They can reach, that's fine. Or have this help them get over. swing over the red. If they can reach the trapeze bar, they can to get themselves situated. Then they go trapeze over to the throwback to the wing nut. They're gonna land onto the red, okay? And that's gonna be this station. You're gonna have them changing up. Make sure they get a good amount of turns, all right? Now, for station 3, it's gonna be this whole rig right here, from the rings, the zip line, to this board, black board, to the flywheel. All of these is gonna be one station. This one, there are 2 routes in each station. I'm gonna take the camera real quick. There's 2 routes at the station, so when they come up, you're gonna see there's a right side and the left side. This one's taped up, so you follow the taped up part. If you want them to all practice the tapes first, then they land down. If you want them to practice non-tapes, you're gonna have them swing all the way over to the non-taped and come here. The tape parts is gonna be right here. All right, yellow, yellow. This is okay to grab too for either group. And the other one stands on the mat, grabs onto this, swings it back, grab onto the trapeze bar, grab onto the black, and then this should be swinging, so they grab it and go out. And then this station this side right here is just gonna be everyone doing it at once, all right? Like one by one, that's what I mean. So, over here, I'm only gonna do the tape parts. So you're gonna swing, here, here, land on the blue. Then my next tape part is this banana, all right? I'm gonna swing, here, land on red. And then everybody does this. It's the same for everyone. They swing, here, here, and you could choose cannonball or the cliffhangers. Make sure they have a mat under them. Now for the non-tape parts, it's a swing from here over to this ring instead, down, come up, swing back, here, back, here, back, grab onto this ring, land, and this is the same. All right? And for the 4th station, this is going to be a speed course. So you want them to go as fast as they can. So it starts off over here. You're gonna have them walk across. Then, if the older kids or taller kids can reach it, that's fine. Or they're gonna try to go on the rings. They can use the pipe, the pole, to help them out. And then they're gonna balance. Right? This cane right here is here to help them if they need extra support. Or they could just balance with their hands. As for the little kids will have this down. The older kids, meaning 6, 7 and up, they're gonna have this down. The floor is still lava, they cannot touch the ground, but they're gonna hold it and pick it up. All right, walk it down, take a step on the wood. You should have a coach stepping on the wood too. Set it down on the black. That's still good for them to help, or they come over. All right, and then when they're here, if you have these dollies, you can either have them set up already for them to just go, or for the older kids, I really recommend them being able to pick them up and walk them themselves. Right? And then you got Tornado Alley over here. Don't have the kids swing with their feet on. If their feet are on the pipe, it's just going to slow them down. This is no good. All right? They'll be able to get around, but it's not a good swing. So they want to mix grip it, not forward, and they want to go jump out instead of forward. All right? Jump out, land on, and then that's it for the course. You can have them go back to the beginning. All right, that's all for the stations. If you have any questions, please let me know.